Evening, ladies and gents, and anyone else watching. Here he is. You know him, you love him. Okay, maybe you don't love him, or probably even know him. It's Kneebreaker Knozz. My latest character, an Asura warrior. Small but doughty. And we are going to be heading into Metrica Province and continuing to work on our leveling there.
You have a great day now.
Is that a threat or a prediction? Something
Specific. Let's see. Huh. Well, I guess we'll go to lock waypoint, and off we go. Get my mic closer to my mouth so you can hear the stupid stuff that comes out of my mouth. By which I mean the words, not the spittle, hopefully. Alright, I've got that waypoint, so we'll go through here. Just flying through, guys, don't mind me. A little detour. Good evening to whomever has joined me, and welcome. I helped research. I'm helpful. I'll pick up all the gate pieces that are convenient. Hand those in.
I knew I'd achieve this.
I have defeated 50 out of 50 enemies. And they were all deserving. That's another level. I'm just a leveling machine. Grabbing up the gate pieces. Let's see what we got. That's right, we are holding on to our points until we hit 21. We're currently at 17. So we'll have points to spend in our first specialization when we get there. Ooh. We'll go with power. And because it's a new piece of gear, that means I have to randomly re-roll butter. No, not randomly re-roll butter. Hey there. Ah, sehr gut. Guten Abend, mein Freund. Or Morgan, I guess, right? Guten Morgen. We have new shoulders. New shoulders mean another random die selection. Let's go. Let's take a look. This is the way I currently look. Handsome. And drum roll. That's terrible. Keeping it. I hope things are okay with you in Deutschland. I believe we give them to him. There we go. Need to kill some more Drake hatchlings. One or two more ought to do. Ran away from me. One more ought to do. We'll spin to win, and there's the heart complete. I assume the phrase okay is actively used in colloquial German. The word or euphemism or whatever you want to call it. Again, idiomatic speech is always a very, very different beast from class learning. On one of my 2 business trips to Tokyo, there was a young woman who worked in the office there, and her English was flawless. No accent, none, not even on the sounds that are generally difficult for a native Japanese speaker. But her idiomatic English was very, very not standard English because she had learned the pronunciation and grammar and all that perfectly. But idiomatic speech is much more difficult. They're still leaving you home alone, huh? Well, try not to get in too much trouble, you know? Let's see, the worst thing I ever did while home alone was spill a bunch of stuff on the bottom of the oven. My younger brother, the worst thing he ever did when he and I were home alone is take out the car underage, roll it, and wreck it. So, yeah. Mine turned out to not be that bad.
Target destroyed.
Alright, and this, yeah, that leads to... There's the... Whoops! There's a jumping puzzle behind me, but I won't be doing the jumping puzzle. No need. Ah, but I do need to get... a waypoint. Oh my god, it's so... You get used to just being so fast when you've got access to mounts. And when you don't have the mounts, you feel so slow. There's also a heart up here that needs getting if I'm going to do the map completion as I want to. So, we're going to be killing frogs. Not cute little frogs. No, no, no. Evil, much larger than me frogs. He deserved it.
Great justice.
Hi there. Oh, he evaded many of my hits. How rude. Is there anything more rude than a rude frog? Probably, actually. Yeah, pretty sure a lot of things are worse. There's also... I had almost forgotten. There is...
Accelerating.
a hero point down here as well. You crossed the line. Let me get a little health goo and swallow that right up. Who wouldn't like some additional health goo? Frog goo. Seriously, It's frog goo. And all these guys have killed everything. Hey, wow, I'm surprised there are 5 other players down here. Well, I mean, there's always new characters getting made for Guild Wars 2. I mean, they're not all as crazy about it as I am. By the way, I just got a bunch more character slots the other day. Because, I'm insane. One more ought to do, I think. Respawns. Hi there. I spin, and I win. Heart complete. And it just turned 5 p.m. here, because I just got my daily chest of goodies, which in this case, Mystic Coins. I currently have 1,224 of them. 1,000 in the material storage and 224 in the bank. They currently sell for about $1.50 gold. So that would be about 1,800 gold. Oops, I don't want to be immolated.
My energy is diminished.
My energy is diminished. It's not true. I have plenty of energy. I don't need those little blue pills. Boner Med reference. This is an improvement. Oh. Little jerk. He followed me and then attacked and ran off. Typical. We will deconstruct that one.
Is the only proper course.
We'll sell some junk. And because we've picked up another piece of armor, it is time again to re-roll our dice. That seems pretty similar. Light blue. Let's try something else. Give us another one. Come on. That's terrible. Perfect. So, having purchased a whole boatload of character slots, I'll now be able to, over the next few weeks at least, until the launch, be able to create a new character on Monday and keep them. No longer have to delete them as a key farm character. They can now become permanent additions to my, oh my god, how many characters do you have collection? The answer to that question, by the way, too many. Or possibly not enough, depending on how you want to look at that. I missed a heart to the south. Oh. Yeah, that's the ooze research. Not a favorite of mine. It's another one of those ones that needs a little tuning. It takes too long. Some of them just need to be taken care of more quickly. As all of the activities, all the hearts basically work the same way. They have a bunch of different, generally they have a bunch of different activities you can do, and they'll all give you different amounts of, varying amounts of progress. Basically, you have to get to 100%, and they'll give 2%, 5%. And there's too many 2%s and not enough, 15s and 20s. So some events just take forever to finish. Or it feels like, not events, hearts. a fair number of them are a lot quicker if you get lucky and there's a concurrent event that happens. But that doesn't happen all that often. You know. You get XP for killing the inquest, and then the inquest happened to invade at the same time. That kind of thing. And it doesn't help when there's other people around, sadly. Any event where you get punished, or any heart, I should say, where you get punished if there's multiple people around, that's a badly designed one. That should not be a problem. But sadly, it's pretty common. Well, not that common. It does happen, though. But I just don't think that's the kind of thing that they're ever going to go back and redo. Yeah, there's really no reason to give a sub here, and I think you'd be better off giving a sub to... My personal choice would be some up-and-coming streamer who you like, who's hoping to make a living out of it. And, you know, every bit of encouragement you can give them can be a big deal. For me, I just like having people around. Thank you. That's what I want, is I just want people around, basically. People who hang out and chat. Because that increases my fun, and I do this for fun. I'm not doing this for money. Doesn't... my life will not be changed by any money I make or do not make here. I mean, I'm not here for the money. I'm clearly here for the babes. Yeah, nobody's buying that. Yeah, I don't care. The hanging is the part that matters to me. I mean, paying is a nice way of saying that you're enjoying it, but I'd rather have you just tell me and hang out. I know that's unusual, but... I'm not in this for the money. I'm never going to be a rich, famous streamer. And that's fine. The most fun I have doing it, and I think my best streams, are when there's a lively, active chat. And there's a back and forth. I think I'm a better streamer when there's a lively chat, because it's easier to stream. A self-narration can be a very difficult thing, especially for a lot of people. Now, I'm pretty good at just bullshitting. So, self-narration is a lot easier for me than for most streamers. But it's a lot more fun for me when I don't have to. Heart complete. All right. We are now 59% done with the province. I don't think there's anything in there, in that little grayed out area. Let's head back to the old Golem factory. I am in the San Francisco Bay Area, specifically Silicon Valley, which is the South Bay area. I mostly grew up in the East Bay part of the Bay Area, and have been living here in Silicon Valley since '88. When I got my first job. My first real job. My first good job. My first big tech job. There's something over here that I didn't grab. Oh, is that a waypoint? interesting. It told me to come over here, but there's nothing waiting for me here. No. 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 I worked with a guy who became a billionaire, though. For a while, I worked at a company called General Magic. And I did all kinds of the tech support. So that was everything from crawling under desks to run wire, punch downs in the telecom closet, running the Windows infrastructure, and one of those cubes I would crawl around in running wires. A guy had set up his own personal computer and was just using our network to get out into the internet. That guy's name was Pierre Omidyar, and that little computer, that one computer he had sitting there in his cube, that was eBay. So yeah, he invented eBay. So he would be a billionaire that, I don't know how well he would remember me. He was a nice, quiet guy, smart. But then pretty much everyone at General Magic was really, really smart, except maybe me. And we've got a hero challenge. A couple of my friends became multimillionaires. One of the guys was employee number 9, I think, at Juniper Networks. And so when they IPO'd, he cashed out and retired.
They'll regret riling me up.
They will regret riling me up. Give me my hero point. Hero point. I have to assist in dragonfly hunts, but I think for that I have to use the
Meal today means no travel tomorrow.
That was not much in the way of XP. On the other hand, we've got the Coatl. This is one of those cases I mentioned earlier, where if you catch an event at the right time, it can make everything a lot easier. As I'm double dipping here, I'm getting progress in the heart. At the same time, I will get XP from the event. I will say that my time in Silicon Valley has been really interesting, because even if I wasn't involved in interesting stuff, I've known a lot of very cool and interesting and influential people. Sort of like, I'm not famous or rich, but I know some really cool rich and famous people. Bremen, I assume, is the second one. Yeah, it's always been interesting working here because, well, I mean, Silicon Valley has become synonymous with technology for good reason, and so much of the stuff that, you know, kind of makes up the modern world that we live in has come out of Silicon Valley. But it just pretty much just looks like urban sprawl. It used to be known as the Valley of Heart's Delight. And historically, it was an orchard area.
More accolades.
Another level, that's level 18. No, not rich, that's for sure. Silicon Valley is, for instance, very famously expensive to live in. The cost of living here is extremely high. Home values are ridiculous, generally speaking. The prices for homes. Oh, I wasn't offended. I mean, if I wanted to sell my place and move someplace really, really cheap, I would be able to live quite well. But I'm an old man. This is my house, and I'm not selling it. My brother gets it when I die. Funny enough, though, even though I'm here in the heart of Silicon Valley, it is almost impossible to get good network here. My house is okay. It's definitely not beautiful. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condominium. I understand condominium may not be... condominium is basically like a flat. It's like an apartment, but you own it. Basically, everything from the paint in, I own. So 1 bedroom, 1 bath with den. I'm currently in the den. It's like 800 square feet. So what is that? Is that less than 30 square meters? Like 810 square feet in square meters. Oh, that much? Yeah, I guess right. 75 square meters. Yeah, about 10 times. So I wouldn't say 75 square meters is much.
For great justice.
Yeah, and I mean it's not a huge thing, but I'm comfortable. I'm happy here. And so I don't really want to move, regardless of how much money I could sell the place for. Now, mind you, one of the things about this place is one of the big Silicon Valley companies opened up their headquarters basically a block away, and that made the value go up. but it's certainly not big or expensive seeming, let's say. It's not extravagant. Yeah, so a little bit smaller for 430 euros, which is what? About $500 right now? How many kilometers away from them are you? I'm a big city guy, so I've always lived in a very, very populated area here in the Bay Area. The Greater Bay Area has 7.75 million people. Ow. Was that necessary, Mr. Minotaur? I don't think so. Oh, got him. Let's res this guy. Oh, that's right. Berlin when it was still split, right? If you're 39, that would be, what, 84? Right, yeah. Well, I mean, San Francisco, incredibly expensive. Parts of the Silicon Valley are incredibly expensive. And obviously New York City in particular. Depending on which borough, but basically anywhere. Oh, believe me, I am a fan of German beer. Actually, there is or was, I can't remember if it was German or Czech, brewery that opened a brewery in Berkeley, California, in the East Bay. Which beer was it? Trumer Pills, I believe. It's a Czech brewery, but they have a brewery in Berkeley as well. I don't drink much beer anymore, but boy did I used to. I earned this beer belly the old-fashioned way. But as I got older, I felt worse the next day after drinking beer. Mind you, I didn't give up drinking. I just I switched to vodka. That's probably not the best choice, but smart choices are overrated. Oh, nothing came out of that one. All right, well then, we'll make up for it by murdering the Earth Elemental. There we go. That's what I was expecting. A Chaos Beast. One or two more critters ought to do. We've got a rock dog. Doom, 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 doom. I think one more. A polar bear. Because of course you're going to get a polar bear in a destroyed reactor building. Where else would you get one? I am not thin from birth. I have been thick from birth. I may get killed here.
For great, they'll regret riling me up. I'm failing quickly.
Damn it. I'm probably going to die now.
Over here.
Almost certain to die.
I know this.
Oh, that's right. I used the wrong ability. This ability kills me in a second. As soon as we're done, it kills me. Full kills me. I forgot what that ability does. My fault. Me dead. Me bad. At least I did predict I was likely going to die. So, and I leveled up. My first death on this character, and it came because I was dumb. I didn't finish off that hero point even, did I now? Oh, it vanished on me. I'm going to have to resummon him and die again. It's not in my nature to back away. I have to do it better this time. I just have to not die. Oh, he's still there.
For great justice.
God damn! I'm gonna die again. At least I was correct in predicting that I was going to die again, you know. I didn't even come anywhere near as close this time.
I know this.
Oh, and I forgot to get the waypoint because I'm really dumb. All right, we grab the waypoint first. Oh, that's an event I'm not interested in. It takes too long. Hey, I've got an idea this time. Let's get the waypoint. And we'll try something a little different this time. You know, it can be helpful. A gun. Much easier if you use the right tool. I guess I was the wrong tool. Make no mistake, though. Tool. Alright, we'll head back over here, grab the POI here. And the POI and Vista over here. We've got a heart over here. Is this the one where I've just got to kill mosquitoes? I think. Yeah, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, like these. Adrenaline is rising, and I'll activate the towers. Both of those give me progress. The energy distortions turn into an air elemental. Energy distortion, air elemental. Researcher Fliz.
The agents from the Inquest Outer Comp.
Skeeters. We'll disrupt this electrical disturbance and then shoot the air elemental a bunch. Another heart complete. We are now 80% done with the province, by the way. When you finish a map like this, anything except the the capital city maps, there's like a 1 in 3 or 40% chance of getting another key. But right now, all I'm really trying to do... Oh, another spark, huh? Well, I got news for you, buddy. Eat lead. All I'm really trying to do right now is just to level this character up. Somehow I managed to miss both of those. We will take care of that now. Coming in hot. I missed. That's embarrassing. You didn't see that. Trust me. You may have thought you saw it, but you didn't. It never actually occurred. Another level. That's level 20. One more level, and we get to spend all our saved up points. A ring of power. I'm now Sauron. I have a ring of power. I mean, I may not look like Sauron or smell like Sauron. Longbow, we can use that. The rest of this is cobbled bits of we don't care. All that is to be sold at the next opportunity. How did I miss another one over there? I don't know. Honestly, don't. And there we go. And another POI. get mail about? Problem with your golem design. Oh, I hit 20. That's the level 20 storyline quest. You gain another storyline quest every 10 levels in the game. Another heart. What are we doing? Lab equipment, rescuing prisoners. So we're murdering Inquest. Well, I'm always down for murdering Inquest. Ugh.
Befoul this locale no more.
We go in here because, well, it gives us heart progress, but there's also another hero point in here. Glow! A golem. Investigate. Let's reprogram it.
Power level increasing.
Itch.
Sensors detect presence of unknown life form. Scanning. Number 152634. Approach.
And here's the hero point.
For great justice.
Inquest tactics tutorial.
Fully
Prepare
adrenalized.
to be hit scared. Number 152634. Scored 90 out of 100%. Pass. Tutorial shutdown.
I passed. And we just need to murder a few more Inquest. Is the really big golem headed this way? The mobile bomb? Bomb? I'm pretty sure that there are enough guys there that they'd murder me. I'd rather not get murdered. You know, I'd rather do the murdering myself. That just seems like a much better call. We'll destroy him,
I'm all wound up.
and I'll get all wound up, and then I'll destroy the lab table, and that'll give me the heart completion. That is all of the necessary hearts for the map. But we've got a few more other things still to grab. To finish off the map, and then we'll probably move on to Queendsdale. Oh, you? Little booger. I didn't see you waiting for me there. We are now 93% done with the map. What are we missing? Well, clearly something over there. but also something back here. Oh, it's fucking contested. Why are all the waypoints I always want contested? Always. It's one of the basic laws of Guild Wars 2. If it's a waypoint that Lens wants to use, it's contested. There's a POI in the far corner of the map, but you can only reach it from the opposite side of the map. Whoops, there's another one. How close? How close? Not especially close, it doesn't look like. What do we need? We've got still 2 hero points, 1 Vista, and 1 POI. Yeah. We'll get this first. I gotta say, my route this time failed. In the past, I've done a pretty good job of not quite optimally pathing through the map, but this time, big fails. I feel shame. I've let you down. I know you had hopes for me, but I failed. POI. Somebody else is running around in here murdering the inquest. I wouldn't want to spoil their fun. So we should have roughly a 30 or 40% chance of nabbing another key. That's why I always like to level up by doing map completions. What can I say? I'm a sucker for Black Lion chests and the opening thereof. We are doubling way back. All right, what do we got left? We have all the way up there where I just was. And 2 hero points. 2 hero points. That really seems like a lot. Okay, one of them's over there. Oh, the other one's in the lab, right? Oh, God, let me mount. Oh, I even went in and I went in for the POI but didn't do the hero point. What a dope. It's a memory puzzle. Let's see if I still remember. You are Ula, lab genius. The second rule of the lab: I'm not in charge. The 2 important ideas are necromancy and golomancy, and we embody magic, I think. I passed. Got them all. I've done it enough times that I remember that. All right, that was up there. Where's the other freaking hero challenge? Oh, it's in that. It's in the lab. Desideratum. There. And we need that anyway, so we'll go to closest is here, I think. We are getting dangerously close to finishing this map. Map completion. It's over here. This person has killed the mob that spawns in here, so I will get a freebie. We are now 98% done with the map. We have one waypoint to go, and it's right up here to the northeast of us. Should have gotten it already, but I was a dope. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I give you map completion. And now, let the excitement begin. I will open this box. We have about a 30 or 40% chance of a key. No key. I'm fine. Really, it doesn't matter to me. I'm fine. It's not fair. In point of fact, it's entirely fair. The capital city, Radasum. And this, I believe, is Lion's Arch. It is the Lion's Arch Asura Gate. And we'll go to Lion's Arch for the first time on this character. I'm all, as you can tell, broken up. I'm getting all emotional. Not really. Thank you. All right, we'll sell our junk. And that's our level, 21. Which means we now... my daily gathering yield. We have 21 points that we can spend in our first specialization. Let's see, strength gives us... oh, which one is axes again? Because that's just the best. Movement skills get stability, that's nice. Let's see, so we get that. Those are the in-betweens. Let's see. Movement skill. Heal grants might. Increased strike damage. That's a good one. Not yet trained. Burst skills for endurance. Stuns. Bleeding. Gain power and a chance to attack on criticals. Chance to gain might on critical hit. Double these bonuses while wielding a greatsword or spear. Don't think this is the axe one then. Might applied to you grants more power and your critical hit chances increased. Adrenaline stuff. Arms? Is arms axes? Let's see. Burst skills grants fury. That's a good one. Fury and adrenaline when you mob. Condi damage when you have fury. Critical hit chance against disabled or defiant. Burst skills, expertise while wielding a sword. Tactics? What axe, man? Emob. Warhorn. Shake it off. Shake it off is a good one. Combat. Mending might. Why can't I find axe? Probably one of those other two that I didn't go all the way through on. Don't think it's discipline. Could be. Let's see. Swiftness, yeah. Quickness when you strike a foe below the health. Axe Mastery. Okay, this is what we want. We're going to spend all of our points here gaining stuff. So we got a little better than halfway through. We're going to equip that one. Gain adrenaline on weapon swap. That's good. We have our choice of 3 here. Your longbow, rifle, and harpoon skills. Weapon skill 1 attacks are enhanced. They do extra damage. The harpoon gives bleeding. And the longbow gives burning. Run faster while wielding melee weapons and deal increased strike damage while you have swiftness. Vengeance has an increased chance to rally. I'll go with that one. While wielding melee weapons, we get a 25% movement speed. So I'll always make sure I'm running around carrying my melee weapons, and I can swap to the gun when I get where I want to go. Weapon swapping recharges faster. That's good. Banners and deal increased strike damage per boon on your target. Well, we'll use that one for now until we get more. We have specialized. We have begun our specializations. Oh, we also wanted to sell our crap to Gravel Glittering. Hi, Gravel. How you doing? We'll sell our junk. And then we'll sell our... not junk, but we can't deconstruct it. Alright, the wool goes away. They tried to pull the wool over my eyes. That was like a joke, only without the funny. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to Divinity's Reach around. Sorry, of course, Divinity's Reach. And into Queendsdale. Almost said Queensland, which would be Australia. I need to AFK for a second and refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back.
Most intriguing. Most intriguing.
And now for 2 days in a row, I will have remembered to remove the AFK off. I need to put up a days since the last time I forgot the AFK. I'm going the wrong way. So now, Speed Demon mode, engage. Out into Queendsdale. Here we are. Lovely, scenic Queendsdale.
Centaurs were right at this very spot.
I can almost smell them.
And now we'll start working our way through this. This is the human starting area. First map. The human capital city there. Divinity's Reach. Pretty spectacular. The best part? You get to dance with cows. And they love you for it. Who doesn't love a little cow love? Probably most people, really, now that I think about it a little. We'll fix up the scorched corn. I think that means we're whizzing on it, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Stomp on a worm mound. Kill a worm. Stomp on another worm mound. Kill another worm, and that's a heart complete. That was one of the nice quality of life things they gave us for no price at all, is they turned some of the novelty seats and thrones and stuff into gliders as well, which is cool. And that includes the one you just saw. The Inquest. Ooh, cut of quality red meat. That's an ascended foodstuff. Or is anyway a primary ingredient of ascended foodstuffs. And that's a really, really, really good sword. Much better than what I'm using. 170, yep, a little better than that one. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on, hold on. I'll say it to myself. Gesundheit, me. Pardon me, I'm going to take a little leak. Yeah, I know. How are we doing on Act 2 of the, or Part 2, or Chapter 2 of the Adventure Guide? Let's see, defeating world bosses, leveling up. Oh, that's to get to level 30, got it. Crafting levels, got to earn some crafting. Okay, got to do some crafting. 5 more events. Gathering crafting materials. I don't think I've got enough charges on my current crafting materials stuff. I'll have to pick up some more. My adrenaline is, if we're going to believe what I just said, it seems to be rising. Another heart complete. We're already 11% complete with this map. Time flies when we're having this. And this is one where there are quite often events that can be done.
Most people don't realize
And those speed things up, but evidently we are not currently experiencing one of the events. But since we're not, we'll go ahead and accept the transfer to a busier map option, because maybe there happens to be one going on there. There is! Yay! It is for killing spooters. So now we're double dipping. We're getting XP for the heart, progress towards the heart, and we're also getting progress towards the event. We got a silver medal out of the event, and now the huge orchard spider has spawned, and that's another event. Let's get out. Want to make sure everybody gets a whack in on it, and everyone did. Because I'm higher level, theoretically I'm going to do chunky bits of damage. So I don't want to do more damage so that basically other people can't get completion for the event. There are people who will just run out in front of any event and slaughter everything. I just want to kill enough to, you know, get the maximum, the gold medal reward, which isn't usually very much, and then make sure everyone else gets their bit too. Alright, we need to go in. There. No, I will not. There is a vista here in this cave. Go. We got the vista. Another level. We just keep leveling. Oh, gotta. I can't. Not kill the bad man. And the event succeeded. Even though I did the whole thing by myself. I think. Yes, I was kidding. Everything's fine. Not everybody here is going to die. Terrible. They actually kind of are. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep, I did. I still have to finish the heart over here. And for that, unless there's a bandit attack going on outside, which there isn't, it's actually a little faster to go inside and kill the bandits, and I would have already been killing the bandits for 30 seconds if I didn't take the wrong exit, because, once again, I'm a dope.
Quite a reward.
Do you though? Oh, well, look at there's two of you. You got some backup, and oh, hey, look, you're both laying down. Lazy lumps. It's so hard to find good help these days. I just jumped on that guy and he fell over dead. I mean, that's not my fault. He's just weak.
Help me over here.
That one was weak too. Weak. I think I've got enough of the stolen supplies to turn back in that I can finish out the heart. Hi, Cassie. So I picked up some stuff. Is this yours? A 5-slot bag. It's free. I'll use it for now. Eventually I'll get real bags. And I'll be a real boy. Instead of a puppet. POI. And there's Milton the Bold. Another player. I cannot complain about that name. I kind of like that. Milton being a non-prototypical heroic name, even a non-heroic or anti-heroic name. We'll grab that. And kill some Tamini. Apparently I will be broken, which sounds like it might be painful, so I'm going to skip that if I can. Another wave coming. Let's res this guy. That's 8 out of 9 waves. I think I've got enough XP that I should get a gold medal out of that. Yep, gold medal. I'm a winner. Another heart complete. And in we go. What are we at? 31% done already. If this seems faster than the Asura Zone, it's because it's faster than the Asura Zone. Also, I'm completely familiar with this map, having done it, oh boy, maybe 150 times. It's the fastest of the starting maps, and so is the one that's commonly done for key farming. And, I key farmed pretty much every Monday for a couple of years. For a while, I've been doing it less for about the last year or so, but for a while that was a regular part of my weekly duties. My standard Monday, in essence. I don't think I get credit for resing that guy. That's not fair. Did as much work here, almost as much work as Druintier Belmont. Druintier Belmont. The eyes are going. That's what happens when you're an old man. I don't think this is going to quite do it. Yeah, 2 of them, that should be enough. And it was. It was enough. Next up will be the most boring heart in the game. One which I haven't had to do for a while because they made it easier to get XP and made the key farm faster. So I haven't had to do this one previously.
Fire! It's not enough to hit the target.
I did not get
You must learn
credit.
to hold until commanded.
did not get my shot off and hit the target in time.
Game.
Okay. Hold. He will say hold between 1 and 3 times.
Hold.
And then say fire.
Fire.
Come on. Way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower my gun.
Not bad at all. Let's try again. Sorry, it was let's keep at it. I will aim.
Game.
Hold.
Hold. Hold.
2 holds.
Hold.
Oh, I hate 3 holds. Fire.
Fire.
3 holds suck.
Not
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Can't just walk off with it.
Pick up a shield and get in there.
Oh, I got an idea. Let's aim.
Game.
That's how you block an attack. That's way too slow.
Hold.
Try attacking
Pick up a rifle and get in formation. Remember, don't release your shot until the order is given.
Hold. Fire.
3 down.
Not bad.
6 or 7 to go.
Not bad at all.
Let's keep at it. Oh, we'll hold.
runs off with my
Game.
you train
And then we'll hold.
not at all.
Hold.
Fire.
Hold.
Jerk.
Pick up a training sword if you want to train. You wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Come on. That's way too slow. Try attacking
It's not the slowest. Aim. It's definitely the most boring of the hearts in the game.
Hold. Hold.
He hasn't given us a 1 hold yet.
Fire. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
And it is significantly faster than the other 2 methods of gaining progress
That's way too slow.
in this heart.
Try attacking me as I lower my gun.
Hold.
Hold.
There we go. See?
Hold.
Why do you hate freedom, Sergeant?
Fire. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Hold.
Pick up a rifle and get in formation. Remember, don't release your shot until the order is given.
Pick up a shield and get in there.
Hold. Hold.
A 3 hold. We've had 2 3 holds, but no 1 hold.
That's how
Fire.
you block an attack.
Fire.
Not bad, not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Take aim.
Game.
Hold.
Hold. Hold.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Fire.
1 more to go. We have gotten no 1 holds and 3 3 holds. This is significantly above average. Number of holds and amount of time. Okay, I'll take aim. I'll hold.
The craft fair is a good place for a family gathering.
And then fire?
You'll never block me like that.
I think so too.
Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Fire.
Heart complete.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
All right, we've got a Vista over here. And another Vista. POI. Vista. We've got a Vista up there, a POI there, a hero point over there, and another hero point up there. There's a cave full of happy Ettins over here. And I have run off with their sludge before they could hit me. All I can say about that is lol. There is the waypoint. The POI over here. We are 45% done with the map. And there's the other hero point. We have to gulp Ertz Unguent. I'm up for the challenge. Start actually using my somewhat primitive harvesting tools. We got some more points. 3 more points. That's not even enough to get my next thing on my specialization. The hell I want that for? Okay, right back over in the general vicinity of Claypool. We'll get a little XP here as well. Oh, another ring. Don't even think about starting anything, guys. Oh my god, jerks. I accidentally intercepted the mobs that those guys were counting on. Oh, a whole bunch of them followed me. God damn it. That's even worse. There we go. Last thing I wanted to do was take XP away from those people, but that's what I did. Because I'm a loser. This is another one of those that can be a very bad situation to try and get the heart done, because if the event isn't going on and it's almost finished, I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Oh, come on. I landed a hit on the last guy. I didn't get any credit for the freaking event. Power and precision for my underwater combat. Yay. 187. It's not as good.
Threshold achieved.
So the fact I came in at the end of that was very unfortunate. That's one that really speeds up this heart a lot, because otherwise this heart can be painful. And unfun. It's another one of the ones that needs to be tuned, shall we say. Centaurs make that weird woo noise when they die. It's weird. Fortunately, they're counterattacking right now, and that gives me more targets to work with by far.
Adrenaline rising.
So it turns out this one's going to go really quick. There we go, that quick. Very quick, actually. 194. Not nearly as good. Ooh, we got some cinnamon sticks.
This is the only proper course.
Bread pudding, maybe. Bread pudding. We're halfway done with this map. Normally, if you miss the attack event at the gate, that last heart, is very slow. Not today, for whatever reason. Not complaining at all. Oh, look, it's a wasp. Nature's asshole. Oh, speaking of bad ones. This heart is arguably definitely the worst in this map, I think. And one of the very worst in the game. The amount of progress you get for doing anything is really limited. In the swamp. The heart is just dreadful. Tortured spirit, show me what torments you. Up pops a shade. And that's how much progress you get. So you're looking at 30. The putrid skelks give you nothing. These evil seeming portals. Not much. They do have the advantage of summoning another shade. But really, they're just dreadful. Almost everything here should be giving twice as much progress as it gives. Pardon me, I am fully adrenalized. I'm fully adrenalized. Who doesn't enjoy being fully adrenalized? Wow, we're 25% done. On the positive side, there does not appear to be a whole lot of other people doing this, so the shades are largely available. This person, I think, just killed the mob here. So I can freely get the hero point. I sound so thrilled. Adrenaline approaching maximum. Yeah, party on.
Gaining adrenaline.
Show me what torments you. Alright, they are not headed for this tortured spirit. I am. Another shade. We will dart in here and grab the waypoint. Nice darting. We're a little over half. Great. It's just such a...
You've been struck.
It's just not a good experience when you get to this. Why, thank you, Canucket. I appreciate that. And I'm certain that the algorithm likes it too. Pretty much the huge around here. I'm leveling up a new character. This is Kneebreaker Knozz. Yesterday functioned as the key farm, but no, this is a keeper. I bought additional character slots because I'm unwell. And so for some length of time, all key farms will be keepers, so they sort of double function. Technically, yes, a key farm was yesterday. Today is just leveling.
Adrenaline rising. Adrenaline approaching maximum.
Yay, hard complete. That is an improvement, and those are both improvements. What this means is, as is tradition round here,
Target destroyed.
we get a new piece of armor, and we randomly re-roll the dice. Our current appearance is this. Useful as a don't argument for fashion. And our new colors, that's a little bit too samey with key lime, deep teal, and onset. So I'm going to insist on okay, normally I would say this is a little bit too similar with Nightmare, Mint Breeze, and Chocolate, but Nightmare is awesome. In an awful kind of way. I want to be clear. It's arguably that die is fashion crime. And yet, I can't say no. Besides, he's an Asura. What do they know about fashion? Spoiler. And probably not much, really. They're big on practical science and psychosis. They're insane. You know, when they when the Sylvari first showed up, and I'm no fan of the Sylvari, when they first showed up, the Asura captured them and experimented on them to death. So they're really not very nice. Also, they're incredibly narcissistic, and they're just generally a very, very awful race. But they're popular because they're cute, as long as you don't look too close at them and notice that, say, they have a mouthful of fucking shark teeth. Hi, guys. Let's party. I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna take a whole shitload of them with me. And free res. Almost there. That doesn't sound like adrenaline. That sounds like sexual ecstasy. Oh, I'm almost there. Talk dirty to me. That was an example. I don't actually want you guys to talk dirty to me in chat. This isn't my OnlyFans. But I'll put a link into the my OnlyFans for you if you want. Spoiler, you don't want. You really don't. In the words of a famous, no longer employed by a Blizzard employee, you think you do, but you don't. The truth of the matter was, when he said that, I agreed with him. I was wrong. We all make mistakes. I mean, I wasn't, you know, more or less putting my professional reputation on the line when I said it. Unlike J. Allen Brack, who famously lost his job after all of the awful things came out about what was happening at the company he was in charge of, Blizzard. But it can be argued that his worst crime is a fashion crime for wearing that ponytail. Oh my God. Some guys can rock a ponytail. Evidently no one was willing to tell him, dude, you cannot rock a ponytail. Don't even try. I briefly had hair long enough to have a ponytail. Granted, the hair was like all around here. But, you know, technically, I would not say I rocked it well, however. That would be one of my fashion crimes. Understandable. It wasn't much of a one. Similarly, at one point, very briefly, like about 2 minutes, I had a braided beard. I took one look at it in the mirror and immediately removed it. There was a time I had a full beard and hair down to my shoulders. But again, nothing up here. All the stuff on top was basically gone by the time I was 19, 20. greet them, they don't even want to run away.
You will be broken.
I will be broken.
Gaining adrenaline.
I'm gaining adrenaline. Get out. Oh, I try to greet him and he doesn't even say hi. The nerve of some people. I'm here trying to free him from abject slavery in service to these monstrous critters, and they don't even want to leave. Fine. Fine. I helped you once. That's all you get. Ugh. They're recapturing the people I've been setting free. I mean, these guys are really bad at escaping from slavery. There we go, a heart and a level. We've got, I think, the monastery over here. Yeah. Power, please. More power to him, big booty. That's a movie reference.
Target
Buckaroo
destroyed.
Banzai across the 8th dimension.
I think they want our land and crops, not our
Just a thought. For me, then.
If you're not familiar with the movie, it's a great movie, but it's a weird one. I cannot say that it would be to everyone's taste, on account of it's so weird. But if you've got the kind of sense of humor that this sort of thing works for, this is the sort of thing that would work for you, as the old joke goes. Would I? Thanks, Glug Glug Glug. I think it'll be a big hit. They're making beer here at the monastery because they're right-thinking people. We've got this POI to grab, and then we head back and do more work for the monastery. Sadly, there's another one of the hearts that's a little bit dicey to try and get done. Easy when the event's going on. Outside of that, it can be a real pain in the schwang. The schwanz. The schwangstucker. A doctor, it would have an enormous schwangstucker. Well, I think that holds. Alert, the world needs more alerts. Hi. Doesn't seem like it. I have gathered 25 of 25 materials. Collect them all. Amaze your friends. Black lion chest. That is an omen that I will get a key for finishing this off. And we'll replace that axe. We have a much better axe now. Which means our offhand axe attacks will do even more stupid amounts of damage. As is tradition. The grubs are back. They have respawned. Time to pull a grub tail and rub out a grub. Or 4. That's not rub-a-dub-dub, that's rub out a grub. See if I can get another drink of beer. I believe on a cooldown you can get a second beer. Oh. I pick up a keg of Abbey Ale, and I believe this belongs to you. Hard complete. We are now 84% done with the map. Oh, there's one more that I had completely forgotten about having to do, and it is terrible. If there's nobody else around, it's merely bad. If there are other people around, it's terrible. We'll find out soon enough. Beetleton Farms. Lovely and scenic. That's right, we've got another POI over here. Pop up, over the wall, back down. Got it. Another one over here. And a waypoint as well. Oh, that's right, the boars. We got some boars to kill. Traps to reset so that we can catch more boars. Bacon on the hoof. And here we go. Will we get ourselves killed? It is possible. Nope. Lots of bacon. So much bacon. Veteran boars. On the other hand, they really do suck. And they don't give as much... Ow. As much progress as they should, but fortunately I'm way over leveled. I spoke at some length the other day at the end of my free-to-play through on Elder Scrolls Online about why I don't like level scaling. I will clarify that the level scaling as they do it in this game, Guild Wars 2, is fine. They only level scale down, not up. And you're still more powerful than an on-level character when you get down-leveled because, you know, you've got more skills and all that stuff. So it's not completely without challenge. As compared with ESO or WoW or any of the other games, if you build a game with level scaling, it definitely can work. But if you completely revamp your game for level scaling, in my experience, that doesn't work. Ever. It homogenizes the game experience and negates the point of progress. And in many games, it makes it so that when you gain a level, you become less powerful, not more. Because your hit points level up. The monster's hit points level up. Amount of damage, base damage you do goes up. Base damage they do goes up. One thing doesn't go up, and that's your gear. So unless that's being dynamically leveled too, you're actually weaker than you were before you leveled up. And the only thing that actually increases your level is new improved gear. Leveling up doesn't. And that's what I think is the biggest problem you get with level scaling. Not that it can't be done. I think Guild Wars shows that it can. Not just Guild Wars, but City of Heroes did it very well. City of Heroes would level you up or down, depending on the level of the person you were teamed with. If you weren't teamed up, you couldn't level yourself up or down. Basically, it was the Robin situation, where if you're Batman and you've got this little kid named Robin with you, well, he gets leveled up to your level so that, you know, you can fight bad guys together. It is the Windmill King. Stop spinning, you little jerk. I did bewitch you, and I am, in fact, an evil magpie. I've been accused of that, I can't count how many times. I mean, I have to apologize for it, because he's right, I am an evil magpie. What did I not? I did not get enough silly scrit. Which means I have to kill some wasps. You know what never works out well in real life? Stomping on a wasp nest. Ever. Alright, we got that, we got that. Alright, we're getting closer to finishing up. We'll go ahead and I think and finish this one, this map up too. As we're quite close. 92% done. This one's bad. His heart is unpleasant. And there we are. We're now in the heart. Best thing to do is to farm all the scale you can find, these guys. Because the main mechanic for it is capturing crabs, and it doesn't work particularly well, and if there's other people around, it's just, this is one of those hearts that's incredibly painful if you're competing with people for stuff. Now, if, like, there's 3 of you wandering around making sure everyone gets a whack in on each of these brackish scales, that's not bad. But there's no one else around, so I'm just going to hog them all to myself. But you'll note, it isn't like I'm getting a lot of progress on the heart. We're maybe 20% done. Probably not. Which means now we got to get some crabs and crab cages. What you have to do is you have to aggro the hard-shelled crab. But they're invulnerable. So you have to aggro it and kite it to a crab cage. If it wants to get aggroed to a crab cage, this one I had to pulse it twice. You get it close to the crab cage, and then you press F to capture it. Hi, I'm Lens. Glad to meet you. Would you please come over a little closer to this crab cage so I can capture you? Thank you. Personally, I mean, I know crab shells are, you know, hard, but invulnerable seems a little much. And that one's bugged. Some of them are bugged and never actually aggro. All right, he's coming. Come over here, and we capture him. Now, sadly, there are not enough crabs or scale around to get this done in any sort of reasonable fashion, unfortunately. It's just a poorly designed heart. There are just some really bad ones in the game. Just keep watching, man. That's all I can ask for. Why won't there? It captured it finally. And we're almost finished now. We'll kill this brackish scale.
Yes, more recognition.
Another heart, another level. 6% to go. We have a back item. Let us equip it. Some crafting mats. We're now level 25. Dungeon. No thank you. Dungeons require interacting with other human beings. No thanks. Humans? Ew. Let's see, we got remove conditions when you swap weapons. Yeah, we'll go with that, I think. And that. Alright. Good, good, good. No, I don't really worry about the algorithms and such. Canucket feeding the algorithm basically is just saying that he showed up to show me support. I don't really worry about the algorithms much. Or at all. If I'm having fun, I'm doing what I want. The stream is working. If I wasn't having fun, I'd stop doing it. Minister Codicus is a traitor and a psychopath and really, really weird. In Living World Season 3, when we finally face off with him and we see he has more than one room with enormous busts of his own face, and I mean on all 8 walls. And in his bedroom, he has a large painting of Logan. We're at 95% done. We have a vista and the hero point, that may be all we need. I'm not sure. We may have missed one thing. We'll find out in a sec. I think that's going to be it. It's going to be this hero point, and that'll be the map completion, and that will be... We'll open the Black Lion chest we just got, and that's going to be it for the evening, but only after...
Carnival goers, test your strength against mine and win a prop. Getting on too old for
Great
cricket.
justice.
Don't judge a great by its
They'll
small.
regret riling me up.
And take home a prize. I can't believe
That is map completion, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Map complete. More points. Axe Mastery. Yeah. Axe Mastery. Gain ferocity. Gain additional ferocity when wielding an axe. Axe skills gain reduced recharge and grant adrenaline when critically striking. All right, here we go. We've got about a 30 or 40% chance of a key, and we got a key. Let's make sure that we have one of each aquatic weapon, because that's one thing this game does not do well. Okay, that is the 174. That one's way better. It does not actually handle those gracefully. Sadly, I cannot use a pistol until I get to level 80, and this pistol is level 14. That's not a good match.
Threshold achieved.
We'll head back to, pardon me, Lion's Arch. No, Divinity's Reach, sorry. I misspoke. Hey, fat body. You arrived just as I'm finishing up. My second map completion of the day. Finished off Metrica Province, and now I'm about to open a box. Because we got a key on the second one. We'll sell the junk. And here's what we're looking at. We will get a Black Lion statuette and a Gnashblade exotic weapon grab bag. What's in the box? I don't know. Maybe John Doe is just trying to get ahead in life. We will get 2 commons. Good ones are the guaranteed unlocks. Those are always awesome. Die kits, we have to get really lucky to get a die out that we don't already have. The uncommons are currently the new Kai Ning set, which isn't bad. This is the Great Sword. They leave a trail behind when you swing them, which is always cool. They're pretty nice in sort of a tech blade kind of way. And then the rares are the Foxfire set. Actually pretty similar in that they also leave a swooshy trail behind. And in this case they have an Asian theme, obviously. And have these little mystical emblems floating around them. So those are cool. And then there's the super rares, which of course I won't be getting. We will click open. We will get a common here and a common here. And what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear. That means we got an uncommon or better. And that is about a 1 in 10 chance. So probably a common and a common. Here we go. Just commons. Not very interesting ones either. Transmutation charges. I believe I have somewhere around 1,000. And the Black Lion material bag and a dragons. Nothing very valuable in there. The Black Lion statuette, nothing currently on sale is at a price where I want. The prices go down over time, so there's some stuff I like, but I don't want to pay, say, 60 or 45 statuettes when in 3 or 4 months I'll be able to get them for 20, or sorry, 25 or 30. But that does leave a random chance for something awesome out of this. This is the Gnashblade's exotic weapon grab bag. It is a random exotic, which can include precursors as extremely rares. I've only had 1 precursor ever. It was Dusk. I bought it for about 500 gold. And used it to make my one and only legendary weapon. They are the first component you need to make the legendary. You make them out of these. The other ones here can be, there are a lot of these that I don't have the cosmetics for. There are others where I have all of the cosmetics for, like I think I have all of the pearls. So it's a crapshoot. I could get something cool. I could get something stupidly cool. Not likely. Most likely it's just going to be a random exotic that I probably will salvage. But hey, it's new and interesting. And pretty sure I've got that one. I think that's a named one. I don't remember the name. Nope, it's Dire Ceremonial. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Not especially fascinating. Toughness, Vitality, and Condi. It's only 78. We'll see what it sells for. Probably 30, 25 to 30 silver. 35 silver, a little more than expected. But I will salvage it. And hope we get items out of higher worth than that. The globs of ectoplasm, the sigil of accuracy, those, and the yeah, we definitely came out ahead in that exchange. It was 35 if I sold it. These together are 31. So that almost paid for it right there. You throw in that, that's a couple of silver. That is worth more. So yeah, we came out ahead by doing it that way.
What do you need?
These have gone up in value. Yeah, up to 12 silver now. So we're definitely ahead. I will sell mine for 1 copper less than the lowest offered. Ha 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 ha. Always undercut. And this, selling for another 12 silver. Basically, we made about 30 silver by breaking it down instead of trying to sell it. But that's only a good deal because we have a whole lot of these Black Lion salvage kits from logging in every single day for years and years and years. And in fact, one of those is already sold. So, I'm going to call it here for the evening. I expect I should return at my usual time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe. For more Guild Wars 2 leveling up here of our hero, Kneebreaker Knozz. I'm going to re-roll his colors. I think he deserves that for having hit level 25. Random. No, no. Yeah. That's Underworld, Oxblood, and Permafrost. Yeah, that works. I hope you guys had some fun tonight. I am, as always. I always enjoy leveling up a character in the game. I know a lot of people prefer a game like Final Fantasy XIV, where you only need one character, as they can get all of the professions and everything, all the jobs, whatever you want to call them, classes. But for me, give me alts, because I actually enjoy leveling up characters. Crazy, I know. But we will continue on next. Probably head off to the Norn starting area. I like to normally do 3 starting areas as my first 3 map completions while leveling, and then branching out from there. So that's probably for tomorrow at the usual time. I hope you have a great Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday, guys. You get a weekend. And a great weekend. I should be back the usual time. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.